first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford. And right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Mills on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. A first down throw for Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mills now. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. They will run for the first time with Rex Burkhead. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This defense for the Jags, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mills to throw it. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mills. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Here's Mills. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A give to Burkhead on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mills. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Mills. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Mills. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First and 10, it's Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call. Right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
First down by Marvin Jones Jr. And he's got over 300 of those in a career, now in its 11th season. He's a guy who just plays so well season in and season out. Always averages about 50 to 60 yards a game and is well respected in the locker room. One of those players that everyone wants in their lineup and wants in their organization.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back to the ground with Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football. From Arrowhead in the AFC West. Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Looking to throw again on second down. Mills looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6, and now it's 3rd down.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time...
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half, Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So we've come to halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Way to go. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Finding ETN here. Catching it on the out route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Down to about the 37. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Lawrence to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Give him 32 on the play. They'll run with Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. Being chased out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. At their own 37. Off the play fake, Mills. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Mills. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Mills. It's caught. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now out comes Houston. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On play action, Mills. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. Now Mills on 4th down. He completes it to Beckham. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. He gets it to Cooks, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Johnson from 19 yards away. And the Texans are able to claw one back. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll run again here with Robinson. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Nice play by Jerry Hughes to drop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, Mills. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. From the 38, Mills. And my goodness, another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Robinson up the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Houston set to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mills. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Mills, 4th down, got to have it. Cooks on the quick slant. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Mills again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mills. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
I'm ready. Mark it. Check.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this offense, which was humming all game, ends on a negative play. We didn't see many of those as he takes the knee, but what an explosion and a good win.
Can we call it a negative positive play?
There you go.
An oxymoron to end the ball game.
And they can watch the clock go down and celebrate the victory.
But as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance led by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. We go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jags, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they drop below 500 to...
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people